weather on NBC 10 Boston, Boston's most accurate forecast.
It's the first official day of winter and plenty of people out there in Boston celebrating the solstice. You can see it was a busy night on the ice rink at Frog Pond in Boston Common. It was pretty chilly though. Why are you laughing? And a bit windy tonight, but that didn't seem to bother any of the skaters. Are you laughing because the days are gonna...
Did you hear me laugh? No, I was laughing because SNL was on behind me instead of my weather maps, and I was watching the band warm up.
All right.
Kind of cool, and the crowd.
I thought you were laughing at me.
No.
So, we were talking about before the days adjusting by 26 seconds.
Yes, so tomorrow we'll gain about 26 seconds of daylight, and then we'll start to gain closer to a minute. It is slow. The process is slow to start, but we do gain eventually. What you're looking at is a figure 8 here. Pretty neat, huh? But this is the path the sun takes through the entire year. Noontime sun. If you took a picture, this is the path to take it. Trace out a figure 8 in the sky. We are at the bottom. These are the shortest days of the year in terms of day length. And you can see that sun angle is pretty low. And when it gets up into summertime, it's much higher, and that's how we stay warm. Pretty cool to see. The analemma, it's called. Anyway, deep freeze, obviously, if you stepped out, you know it. Quiet spell into early week, and the flakes on Christmas Eve. A lot of people making a fuss about this, but this does not seem like a big weather system. I'll say that right now. I know, famous last words after the last storm we had, but no, this one is coming in from the west, not coming in and influencing us from that ocean effect snow. There's none of that business. It's just a few snow showers. And across northern New England, if you're headed there, steadier snows, and the travel may be tricky. Here's the current wind chill of 4 degrees. It hasn't gotten any better over the last couple of minutes than we talked. Water temperature, by the way, is 46 degrees. So when you bring that cold wind over relatively warm water, you can create some clouds. We could see those on Cape Cod tomorrow, or maybe a quick flurry. Wind chill factor through the single digits. The wind chill forecast isn't great tomorrow morning at 5 below, 6 below, 10 below. And some suburbs, by the way, we may see that for an air temperature by Monday morning. I'm just warning you. Wind chill forecast gets better tomorrow only because the temperatures come up a little bit and the wind backs off. Sunday's high temperature about 22 degrees in Boston, 20 in Natick, 17 in Worcester, and about 22 mid-Cape. So no one is escaping this cold. Sometimes we say the coastline is warmer or the Cape is much warmer. That's not the case this time around. Monday's high is about 28 with those single digits above and below zero to start. So to come back to 28, you got to hand it to El Sol there, and the sun is doing a good number. Very still on Monday, too. So even though it's bitter, it feels tolerable. Tuesday, 36, a few flurries floating around, and that's it. If you want to look at it, let's do that. Here it is, clouds to start Christmas Eve day, and then these flakes move by, but most of that steady snow should stay across northern New England. We see that darker blue. We're just glancing shots at a couple of snow showers running through here, and then the clearing comes in, and this weather system is done. It looks like Christmas will have some coastal clouds maybe to start things off, and maybe some sprinkles on Cape Cod. We'll watch this. It doesn't look like anything big, but, just because it's not bright, feels like a drab Christmas in that sense, weather-wise. Temperatures during Christmas have been pretty warm, 65, and coldest was 8 below in Boston. The wettest just a few years ago, and that was when we hit about 60 degrees, mind you. The snowiest, 3 inches of snow in 2002, and the last white Christmas, it's technically 2009 if you use the definition of exactly snow on the ground at 7 a.m., but our last snowy Christmas was 2017, where we had 2.9 inches, average high about 40, and the average low about 27. All right, the extended forecast now, getting into that. Look, sunshine, yeah, Santa's waving at it. There's some on Wednesday, other than those coastal clouds. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday look pretty good right now, but we do eventually erode our snowpack and go back to the same old winter that we know, with mild temperatures and rain showers coming in Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday at the end of the 10-day, Darren.
All right, Pete, thank you. Well, a quick reminder, don't forget to help us bundle up New England with our annual coat drive in partnership with Cradles to Crayons. Just scan the QR code right there on your screen to donate directly through our Amazon wishlist page, or you can drop off coats at any Xfinity store here in Massachusetts. Bundle Up New England runs through March 7th, and we'll be right back.